All right, let's jump right in. There are a few things you're probably doing with your car, maybe every single day, that are costing you an absolute fortune.
Seriously, stop. Before you drive anywhere else today, you need to hear this.
It's just a tiny little thing, something pretty much every driver does without even a second thought.
But that small, simple habit, it's slowly, and I mean slowly, destroying the most expensive part of your car.
So you're probably thinking, why haven't I heard this before? Well, here is the crazy part. A lot of mechanics, they don't tell you about this stuff because honestly, they make a ton of money when you make these mistakes. So, mistake number 1. Let's call it the cold start rush. And trust me, we are all guilty of this one, especially when we're running late. You know the drill, right? You're in a massive hurry, you jump in the car, you turn that key, and you slam your foot on the gas and peel out of the driveway. Sound familiar?
Yeah, that is absolutely one of the worst things you can possibly do to your engine.
Here's what's happening under the hood. When your engine is cold, the oil is super thick, kind of like molasses. It needs a moment to warm up and get flowing. When you drive off immediately, you're basically grinding metal against metal with no protection. All that friction causes massive internal wear, and that leads to a shorter engine life and, you guessed it, really expensive repairs.
And the craziest part? The fix is so simple. Just wait. That's it. 30 to 60 seconds. Let the car idle for just a minute. That tiny bit of patience lets the oil get where it needs to go, protecting all those vital parts and literally saving your engine from an early death. Okay, so that first one is an easy fix. But this next mistake is even more surprising, and it all has to do with your gas tank. And I guarantee you've done this.
We've all been there. The fuel light comes on and you think, I can go another 20 miles, no problem. You're just pushing it to the absolute limit. What's the harm, right?
Well, it turns out that's shockingly wrong. It's a huge gamble with your entire fuel system. Here's why. Over the years, all this dirt and nasty gunk settles at the very bottom of your fuel tank. When you run your car on empty, your fuel pump starts sucking up that last bit of gas, along with all that sediment. That debris gets shot through your fuel lines, it clogs up your filter, and it can completely wreck your expensive fuel injectors.
And again, the solution is just another simple habit. Try to keep your tank above a quarter full. It's that easy. It keeps the fuel pump happy, submerged in clean gas, and away from all the sludge at the bottom.
All right, moving on. Let's talk about those blistering hot summer days, because there's a huge mistake almost everyone makes with their AC.
You open your car door, a wave of heat hits you in the face. It's like an oven. And what's your very first instinct? You crank the AC to full blast, right? We all do it.
But hold on, there's a much smarter way to do this. Before you even touch that AC dial, roll down your windows, just for like 30 seconds. Let all that superheated air escape. Then you roll them up and turn on the air conditioner.
So why does this one little thing matter so much? Because you're making your AC's job way easier. It doesn't have to struggle to cool down that scorching hot air. That means less strain, you'll actually save fuel, and your AC system will last a whole lot longer.
Now, I saved the most important mistake for last. This is the big one. This is the secret that can save you from probably the single most expensive car repair there is.
So, here it is, the secret they really don't want you to know. The one thing that determines whether your car lasts for 200,000 miles or dies a painful death way too soon. It all comes down to your engine oil. Look, trying to save a few bucks by buying cheap, generic oil is a recipe for disaster. That stuff causes engine sludge, it leads to overheating, and it can result in total engine failure. But using the oil your car's manufacturer actually recommends, that stuff is designed to protect your engine's parts, ensuring a longer life, and it saves you an incredible amount of money in the long run.
I mean, think about it. You're trying to save maybe 10, 20 bucks on an oil change now, but it could cost you thousands for an entire engine replacement later. It's just not worth it.
Okay, time to be honest with me and with yourself. The cold starts, the running on empty, blasting the AC, using cheap oil. Which one of these are you doing? Drop a comment below. I really want to know.
Hey, if this helped you out and maybe just saved you from a future headache and a huge repair bill, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to become a car expert and save even more money, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.